playoff series.
In fact, the final Wave game ever at the Bradley Center was that heartbreaking 13-12 setback to the Blast back in the 03 MISL champion. Now Billy Nelson walks in. Shot save made. Warburg. Good stop by Nick as Nelson struck that ball very well. Near side Lukenlund working against Dusaski. A couple of big guys there. Salenza turns. Plays it off the shelf. Now Oliviero tries to bank one up ahead for Liete. Blast keeping the zone. Baltimore, persistent pressure, in it comes, and Pat Healy, who has been absolutely on fire for the Blast. He had 5 goals last weekend to be the MISL Offensive Player of the Week. Had another goal last night, and he adds one here to get the scoring going for Baltimore Blast. Well, they do have a couple of shorthand goals.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been a total disaster, but like you said, Art, that's really hard to believe, especially with the veteran group they're normally running out there in the penalty-killing situations.
Well, Danny Kelly, I spoke to him before the game. He said their man-down unit is just pressuring way too high up the field and giving a lot of space in behind them. And he was talking to his man-down unit team before the game. So far, we haven't seen him.
Oh, Vorberg with a bad touch there, and the Blast capitalizes. And who else? Pat Healy. And Nick's got nobody to blame but himself there. Just a poor touch from the far side of the post. And Salenza, the beneficiary. And again, Nick's not going to give away too many easy goals like this, but Baltimore capitalizes. Healy again, he's got both goals in the contest. Warburg wanted to throw long, now will throw long. Aristodemo heads it away. Lukenlund launches from midfield, and that should just about do it for the half. Frustrating first half for the Milwaukee Wave, at least on the offensive end. Defensively not doing a bad job. Goals in his last 4 games, and that's how we stand 4-0 Baltimore. Giuliano Salenza picking up the assist on each of those goals. Wave with it. They move right to left as you look at the action here in the third. Josh Reif coming in. Shot deflected. And the Blast reloads. What do you think Coach Tozer was telling the troops at halftime, Art?
Well, I'm sure he'd like to see a little bit more pressure in front of Hobeker. We've had a lot of shots from the outside that he's handled well, but I think he'd like to see a little more traffic in front of Hobeker. And I think the shooting was just, it was not good in the first half. We need to get more shots on target and force this kid to make a few more saves. Like the ball up high off the boards is not a very easy finish for a guy in front. If you're going to play that ball off the boards, it should be on the ground.
Ian Bennett trying to see if he can shake and bake. Takes a shot. Not sure if Hobeker deflected that one away or was...
It would look like Looking Land in front for Baltimore. Another defender with a block in front of Hobeker.
Greenfield will crank one up into the stand. So the Blast with the free kick just outside the line. Almost midway through the third period. Baltimore leads 4-0. Pat Healy with a beautiful restart pass to the post. Warren Oka puts it away, and the Blast lead it 6-0. And what more can we say, Art? Pat Healy is the man for the Baltimore Blast.
Well, he took the restart very quickly, and he found Oka at the back post. And Oka with the outside of his right foot just nudged that one past.
Romanian native. Quick little guy. We saw him last year, Art. He was a pretty good looking player, I thought, for the Blast last year. Showed some good stuff at times. Now Rodriguez taken away. They center, shot in the goal.
You just spoke about his quickness. There he is, first shift. And he finishes it off, and it's another Wave giveaway here, the second time it's happened today. Watch again the giveaway that time by Rodriguez. And a nice pass that time by Oka to Bumba.
So, Adrian Bumbu able to convert on his first goal of the year. Warren Oka gets the assist, and it was Oka who had scored the previous goal off the restart pass from Healy. And that was Oka's first goal of the year. So both Oka and Bumbu getting their first goals of the season. Sliding down. I guess this game is starting to get too far out of control for Art Kramer to even laugh at my poor jokes there.
I thought you said Medina first.
Shot in the goal. Salenza. He had 3 last night in Baltimore against the Wave, and he adds another one here. to go along with a couple assists in today's game, and it is 10-0 Blast, and you see a very frustrated Nick Warburg looking on. Liviero, Everton, and Terminisi for the Wave. Stewart, Terminisi off the inboard. Liviero got a piece of it. Aristodemo, Lookinland, Nelson, and Morris, the penalty killers for Baltimore. Their struggles on the PK well documented. Everton with a shot off the mark.
And for the Wave, it's been Oliviero, who leads the league with 4 power play goals. The man in the middle of that power play unit.
Cross. Terminisi puts it in, and Milwaukee is on the board. They trail it 10-2. Can't get around Zach Wilkes. Hooker fires out to midfield looking for Salenza. Boy, Salenza, this weekend series against the Wave, 3 goals and 3 assists against Milwaukee. He's done very well. Oh, great pass! Liete to Everton, he scores! And the Wave has back-to-back goals. And they're within 6. It's 10-4.
Well, a good ball off the boards that time from Liete to find his countryman Everton at the back post.
Yet the Wave has scored on 6 consecutive power plays. And they could use another goal here to try and get back. Liete, pass broken up Morris. Look out here. He and Aristodemo coming back as the Wave chases. Morris comes in with a shot. Save. Warburg couldn't control the rebound. Morris scores. And Baltimore regains momentum 12-4.
Wow. I never thought Pat Morris was going to be able to outrun Marcio Leite all the way down the field. He goes about 50 yards. Vorberg with the initial save. And then Morris with the right foot puts the rebound through the legs of Vorberg. And you talk about a momentum changer, Tom.
Milwaukee only had 4 on the field itself beside the keeper. Liviero cranks up the shot and a goal. So the Wave keeps the power play streak going, although they did surrender the shorthand goal. Wave back within 6 at 12-6 as Oliviero tallies on the power play at 7:20 of the 4th period. Rodriguez has a shot blocked by Aristodemo. One of the greatest team effort of blocking shots I think we've seen the Baltimore Blast today. Healy fans on that one, but he hasn't missed much else today. And that's going to do it. Final score. The Baltimore Blast 12, the Milwaukee Wave 6. As Blast and Wave once again fall into a first place tie in the Major Indoor Soccer League standings.